في منظمة اسمها منظمة حماية حقوق الأطفال، فبياخدوك يعني يخلوك تشوف فيديوهات ازاي تعامل ابنك وتعامل بنتك، تحضر كلاسز ازاي تتعامل معاهم وازاي تحميهم وازاي تخاف عليهم ويمشوك في كده. اللسه بقى يعني انت حضرتك بعد ما عملت كل المراحل دي، لان هو هدفهم الرئيسي على حسب ما هي بتقول ان الولد يفضل في بيته مع اهله، مش هدفهم ان هم ياخدوه من اهله. هدفهم الرئيسي ان الولد والبنت يفضلوا في البيت بتاع باباه ومامته. لكن لو بعد كده المواضيع استمرت ويعني وزادت ومش لاقيين فيه فايده، تهيألي دي اللي هي هتقولها، هي لسه ما قالتهاش، يبتدي نفكر في المرحله دي.
انا سمعت قانون هنا على ما سمعت يعني. الرضاعه عندنا طبيعيه في مصر اذا كان في الشارع او في السياره عادي.
الايه؟
الرضاعه طبيعيه.
الرضاعه
اذا كان في الشارع او في السياره عادي، هل هنا يختلف او ممنوع؟
He's asking about nurturing the child like babies in cars. He's saying that this is in Egypt it is allowable or it is lawful. Is this the problem here? It is a problem?
Yes, yeah. Leaving, and there have been more cases, we know, coming through Child Protective Services involving parents that just did not know that that's not okay to leave children in cars. But that can be a safety issue. Yep.
Actually تصور انا ما اعرفش الكلام ده، انا اول مره اسمع يعني اول ما الحقيقه بتقول لك ان ده ممكن يؤدي لمشكله كبيره جدا، وان لو انت بترضع او الام بترضع، مش انت الام بترضع يعني ابنها، ده ممكن البوليس حقه يوقفك يعني.
ايه العيب يعني؟ انا عاوز اعرف ايه العيب؟
What is the problem? She's saying what is the problem about like being in car in the Muslim nation and the child?
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I was talking about leaving children in a car while you go inside. Okay, so if is the car moving?
بتقول لك العربيه بتبقى يعني انت متحرك؟
يعني سهل المدام او في الشارع في البيت هو بقى feeding the baby.
Right, feeding the baby.
Yeah.
Is it? Are you talking about while the car's moving though?
العربيه ماشيه ولا واقفه؟
Right, it does matter.
It does matter.
If the child is outside of an approved safety seat while the car's moving,
because of the car
that's
seat.
the issue.
Yeah. At any time.
We talk about anywhere. She can feed him outside.
No, that's okay. She's saying in the car when the car is moving.
مش دعوة يا دكتور، مش قانون العربيات ده بيتكلم، وفعلا الكلام ده حصل والستات بيسألوا عليه. مرة واحدة
like public area؟
في نادي الواي مثلا. واحدة أخذت البيبي بتاعها وترضعه. بيجروا عليها بسرعة بيجروا من الغرابة.
What you see while she's feeding her baby, they just move away and say, "What are you doing? This is not allowed." Did you see the expression in her face? Now, like.
Just because she's breastfeeding, that's what the question is. How she keep the baby? She is breastfeeding. She's not give him a bar. She's breastfeeding.
No, she's not. Basically what she's saying يعني هي بتقول مش قول عربية ماشية، لأنه العربية ماشية لازم الولد والبنت يبقوا في الكار سيت يعني.
العربيات.
الوضع
You know, I would imagine that would just matter on where that public place is. Those places should have a place where the woman can have privacy to do that, but I don't know that there's a legal issue.
Yeah, no, but what I do know is that each organization, so if you're at the Y, each organization has their own rules about that. So the first thing,
like if we in the store at Walmart and I'm breastfeeding and I don't have water for the child needs to be fed, what I should do at this time?
okay, you should go to a clerk or the manager and say, I need to breastfeed. Where can I go to do that?
So is it legal if you just sit in the corner and just breastfeed?
You should go to the clerk or the manager and ask because they may have rules that I don't know about.
لأن هي بتقول إن كل مؤسسة ممكن يبقى ليها القوانين بتاعتها جوه، يعني الواي عنده القوانين بتاعته إن ممنوع يحصل بريست فيدنج لأي سبب هي مش عارفاه. فأنت أسهل حاجة عليكي قبل ما تعملي كده وتدخلي نفسك في متاهات تروحي تتكلمي مع المانجر أو المسؤول، تقول لهم لو في مكان أقدر أرضع ابني، المكان ده موجود وأنتوا بتسمحوا بكده ولا لا؟
they might put a chair in the restroom, for instance. so that they
بتقول لك ابسط حاجه ممكن يدخلوا لك كرسي في الحمام وتقدري تودعي ابنك.
مرة سألوهم عارف ليه سبب ده؟ It's like a sexual cases.
They are saying that one of the reasons that's preventing this from happening is that they are afraid of like sexual explicit due to the people surrounding here, or maybe someone take a picture of his mom or something like this.
which is why they should always be covered.
She's saying that لازم تبقى متغطية. بتأكد يعني الكلام اللي انت بتقوله، بس بتقول لك ان هي عشان كده لازم حتى لو هي بتعمل كده تبقى الأم متغطية ان عشان ما يحصلش المشاكل المشكلة دي. Okay. Do you guys have more questions? اتفضلي. لا انا محتاج هروح للدكتور الولاد ان شاء الله.
في طريقتين بشوف العقل بنتعامل بيها مع الاطفال.
العقل الاهلي.
مع الاطفال هم كبار شويه، هم طريقتين اللي انا شايفاها. اول واحده انه بيدي انطباع للطفل ان انت غبي، ان انت مش فاهم، وانت ما بتفهمش حاجه وانا بفهم.
الكبار اللي هم ثانوي يعني؟
ايه؟
الكبار اللي هم ثانوي؟
لا انا بتخاف للاطفال
يعني كبار ولا اطفال؟
هو هي بتبقى اسلوب بقى في
اسلوب ماشي.
ان انا لما بتعامل مع ابني او بقول له المفروض تعمل كده، المفروض تعمل كده، ما بقولوش بتبقى اسلوبي الطريقه الثانيه ان اديله على طول ان انت فاهم طب مش ده حصل، طب ايه رايك؟ مش صح، يعني هو بيتكلم باسلوب قاعد بيتسلط عليا فيه، يعني شايف انه عارف كل حاجه.
She basically saying that there is two different ways of raising children in the Egyptian community that she thinks both of them are wrong. She doesn't reinforce any of these. Saying the first one that I'm dealing with a child as if he doesn't know anything, he doesn't understand anything, he doesn't have the knowledge that I do have, and that's why the child grew up in an environment where he feels mistrust from his parents. That's the first one. The second one is that the child, I always refer to the child and say, so and so did this, and my child has done this, and she's engaged the child even in more adult type conversation that she shouldn't be doing. So she's asking your opinion about what you think about the views. She thinks that this is an extreme way of raising children.
The question is about, because you are engaging the child in more, she said, adult conversations, is that?
No, I mean the first one she's thinking that I don't give some room for my child to express his feelings. And I always say you are wrong, you don't understand, you don't get. That's the first one. The second one is the opposite. I always refer to my child with anything, even when we are doing other conversations.
you give in to the child.
So I'm just saying no. You are really. Let's ask my son. So this makes the child as if he's more knowledgeable than his parents.
Okay.
So he's in control. The child.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
there's.
And the other is where you're not considering anything.
You are not considering anything that he's going to say.
Those do sound like they're on either extreme of really communicating with children. A lot of the information that we share is about really involving children in a lot of communication. I mean, talking with them a lot about how they're feeling, what's going on, encouragement, praising them, and it sounds like in number one, that doesn't happen. Is that correct? Okay. So I'm not sure what the question is. That seems like sharing information with us.
انت السؤال بتاعك كان ان الطريقتين غلط. ايه السؤال؟
Okay.
ايه السؤال؟
ايه الصح؟ انا بدور طريقه انا اللي ببقى متفرجت عليه، تاني طريقه انا بسمح له
هو فاهم.
وفي نفس الوقت الابن بيبقى متضايق لانه حابب ان بابا وماما يبقوا قدوه ليا، مش كل حاجه يسالوني يحسسوني ان انا اعرف اكتر منهم، يعني دي حاجه بتضايقني، انا حابب ان هم اللي يعرفوا مش انا.
يعني انت سؤالك ايه الطريقه الصح؟
يعني انا شايفه
So she's saying what is the best way, or what is the best way that she's dealing with her
Right.
child versus the extreme, like you guys said. So she put the extreme for us, and she means like, where is the midway or the mid-range to?
When you're talking with children and setting rules and encouraging them to do what you want them to do, there are several things that you have to consider. One is their age. How old is the child? The other is how much do they really understand of what's going on? The other is how are they feeling? What are they bringing around emotions that influences what's happening between the two of you, and what's happened in the past. And so when you're getting ready, so creating the balance between those two things, the middle has to do with how old your child is, how much they understand, what their feelings are, and what your rules and consequences and expectations are. So when you do that, we've talked about respect a lot. When you do that, children will, if we respect children's feelings and let them know that we respect their feelings and we understand their feelings, then they're more likely to respect what we have to say as well. So what we want to do is respect their feelings, to find out what they're feeling, figure out what they're feeling, respond to their needs, their emotional needs and their physical needs. And listen to them, yes, and to listen to them. But you're the parent and you set the rules, so that you need to explain those to them. And then explain, like we said earlier, what the consequences are if you don't follow them. So you don't give in to the child and let him decide the rules. You decide the rules. But before that, you have to respect their feelings, meet their needs, and listen to what they have to say. So I'll stop. That's too much.
يعني هي بتقول انت بالظبط انت اللي انت قلتيه هنا وهناك، يعني اكستريمز، يعني في اول السطر الف والياء، فاهماني؟ بتقولك ما فيش حاجه في النص، هي مش النص، هي بتعتمد على، يعني ما فيش حاجه اسمها في النص بقى بينهم والنص ده هو اللي الصح. هي بتعتمد في الاول ابنك سنه او بنتك سنها قد ايه، دي نمره واحد. على ايه انت اللي متوقعه من ابنك وبنتك، دي نمره اثنين. نمره ثلاثه على مدى درجه الحوار اللي بينك وبين ابنك. على اي درجه من الدرجات دي، يعني لو خدنا كذا عيله من مصريين وطبقنا الكلام ده هتلاقي الثلاثه دول بيختلفوا، فما فيش حاجه تقدر تبقى ثابته. يعني هتلاقي واحد قريب من اللي انت قلتيه في الاول، ان انت مش هيقول انه غلط لانك انت بتحترميه، هي بتقول لك لازم تحترمي ابنك او بنتك. هتلاقي واحد قريبه ان انت لازم يعني تبقي متسلطه شويه عشان تحمي ابنك، لكن مع الوقت ومع مرور السن درجه التسلط دي هتبتدي تقل تدريجيا، وهتبتدي انت بتحبي ابنك وبتحافظي عليه وبتخلي بالك منه، فهيبتدي في لغه حوار بينك وبينه تنشا، ولغه الحوار دي هتخلي الطفل يبتدي يستقل تدريجيا من غير ما يوصل للمرحله اللي انت كنت بتقولي عليها ان هو ما يحترمكيش وان هو يفتكر ان هو اللي متسلط عليك. فاهم ازاي؟ فما فيش اللي هي النقطتين اللي هما الاولانيه بتقول لك تدريجيا وبتعتمد على الثلاث حاجات اللي انا قلتهم.
بس هنا في الغالب الاب والام بسبب اللغه لان هو اللي بيعرف اللغه اكتر وهو في المدرسه، فعارف قوانين، عارف ثقافه، عارف الحاجات اللي بتخص المجتمع اللي احنا فيه. فطول الوقت حتى في الترجمه الاب والام ياخدوا ابنه الصغير عشان يترجمه. فهو بيترجم لي، هو عارف كل المعلومات في البلد، فانا لو في حاجه بسال هو فده بتديله هو ان لا بابا مش قدوه ليا لان ما عندوش المعلومات ده انا اللي بفيده. وتاني حاجه انه طب خلاص ما انا اللي عارف وهو بيسالني يبقى هو لازم يسمع كلامي. صح.
She's basically saying the problem is that we're going to back to the English language problem. That she feels that the children has a privilege, children have the privilege of knowing better English and they have a better communication. Even in public areas, they translate to their parents They help them, aid them to fill applications, etc. So this is puts the children in a position that we are more knowledgeable and more powerful compared to our parents, and they have to set a role model for me. Now I'm setting a role model for them, and they don't know even follow this role model. So I am the child. I'm supposed to be the one that's being followed, not following them. So that's what creates the conflict.
Right. I understand that.
Yeah. So she's saying, how can she overcome those issues? I think that's one of the things that she needs to learn to speak English. That's a very simple way, but I'm sure you guys have better English.
Well, yeah, learning to speak English would be helpful, but everyone in your position feels that same thing. It's really hard. But what you can do is you can control the circumstances under which the child translates for you. And be clear with your child that when you're going somewhere, I will need you to do this, but you will check with me, and you will say exactly what I've asked you to say. And one of the things that you want to say to the person that they're translating for is that I'm this child's mother, but I cannot speak English. But you need to understand that I will make any decision that needs to be made here, not my child. Because that's what often happens is a child ends up making some decision.
هي بتقول لك طبعا نمره واحده ان انت تحاولي ان انت ما تخليش يعني ما تقوليش انا ما بعرفش انجليزي وتفضلي كده واقفه، ان انت تحاولي تحسني من اللغه، وفي كذا طريقه ان انت تحسني من اللغه بتاعتك وتقدري تتكلمي انجليزي. لكن بتقول لك انت ممكن كمان تعملي حاجه، ان انت تخلي تحسسي ابنك او بنتك ان انت ان كنترول، يعني انت اللي متحكمه في الموقف. ازاي؟ ان انت لما تتحطي في موضوع زي ما حضرتك بتقولي رايح يترجم لك، تفهميه انت هتترجم لي بس، لكن انت مش هتاخد اي قرارات. انت هتترجم لي تقول لي هم بيقولوا ايه، لكن القرار بتاعي انا اللي هختار. يعني انت هتترجم لي بالظبط هم بيقولوا لك ايه عشان انا اقدر اختار القرار. فهيعرف الولد من جواه حاسس ان هو مجرد اي حد ممكن يترجم الكلام اللي هم بيقولوه، لكن انت اللي بتاخدي القرار في الاول وفي الاخر، مش هو اللي بياخد القرار. بتقول لك كمان ان النقطه اللي حضرتك بتقوليها دي نقطه يعني موجوده في اغلب الناس اللي هم المهاجرين اللي زينا، يعني مش نقطتك انت بس، دي موجوده في الجاليات الثانيه كمان برضه.
بس مش بس في الترجمه، انا وضحت ان هي بتحصل كمان في مصر. بس انا سؤالي يعني المفروض افضل اديله انطباع ان انت بتفهم احسن مني، او بكتر الاسئله اللي انا بسالها، لان هو طبيعي يفهم فيها. المفروض انا ما بساله واديله مساحه اكبر ان هو اللي بيقول رايه او اللي بعتبره.
هو احنا هم ما عندهمش العقد دي قوي هنا يعني، بس احنا بنحس بيها شويه. يعني هم هنا ما مش حاسينها غريبه، بس انا هسالها برضه. So basically she's asking that by frequently asking her child to help her in translation and to help her to explain stuff to her, she doesn't directly give him the power to understand that he's in control. So she doesn't create, she doesn't give him the influence that is just a general outcome or a general consequences for her seeking his help or his support in a different situation.
Yeah, I understand that. That's why it's so important she says the words to the person. I'm the mother. I will make any decisions here, but I need him to help me figure out what I'm going to do. And then she does it. Not he doesn't do it. She does it. Whatever.
هي بتقولك ان انت دي، عشان كده هي بتقولك ان انت مهمه قوي حتى مع الناس اللي انت هتتكلمي معاهم وابنك هيترجم لك. لان انا متخيله ان انا ابنك دلوقتي وبترجم لك، فتخيلي ان انت تقولي نفس الكلام، ان هو نفس الحاجه اللي هو بيقولهم لك، ان هو تفهميهم ان انت اللي هتاخدي القرار مش ابنك. فهو لما يوصل لها النقطه او تبقي فاهمه ان انت اللي واخده القرار.
في موضوع الترجمه ده بالتحديد، انا بس عايزه افهم المفروض ان انا افضل اديله مساحه من السلطات ان هو اللي بيقول رايه، وان انا اللي بسمع، وان انا لو
طب وانت هتديله هو اللي بيقول رايه في ايه؟ هو بس بيترجم.
لا الاب والام
So basically she's saying that